Haitians have been proven not to be a stupid race. They've already kicked out the corporate giants and became the truly free nation. But freedom came with a great price, and that is there was no corporations to go in there to develop and rape the country and give a few of them jobs. So they targeted Haiti with Haarp because they know that time is running out. They know that the Lord is back. Yahweh and Asherah has been identified. The Haarp technology waited for the moon to be directly over two converging Pacific plates near the north coast of New Zealand. As said, the quake hit on January the 12th, 2010 at 4:53 local time. Now, directly overhead was the darkest region in the universe called the window of Pegasus. It is where the Space Hubble telescope was focusing on the darkest area of space to see if they could see the edge of the universe, and what they found was that there were fully formed galaxies that are just as old as the galaxies up close. So in other words, their speculation on how the universe formed was completely proved to be wrong. So at the precise moment for maximum gravitational pull of the moon, which is moments before an annular solar eclipse would occur on the 15th. I should say that an annular eclipse is when the sun can be seen around the blackness of the moon, so the surface of the earth doesn't actually get completely black. It looks something like this. Now, the position of the moon pulled the two Pacific plates slightly upwards, causing the Haiti area to be slightly depressed. Then, with the Haarp facility pumping billions of watts into the ionosphere above the west of Haiti, over the sea, heating the water like a microwave oven. You should go to Haarp Weather Manipulation Worldwide on YouTube to see what a very, very good explanation of what's going on. This is off their site. Shows you the VLF wave generation, etc. This is the sun's position and showing the effects of the radiation of the sun on the earth. So the heat rising causes a low barometric pressure area. Then when the Haarp facility stopped transmitting, the air suddenly cooled, became heavy, and the pressure jumped suddenly from a low pressure region to a high barometric pressure, and the weight of the air surged earthward and depressed the surface of the earth from the Haiti western slopes of the mountain range forming the border between the Dominican Republic and out to the bottom of the sea 10 miles west, and then the quake occurred. What you see here is the target area to the left, approximately 10 miles out from Port-au-Prince, and down below the yellow marker, which is the city, is a mountain range which goes up and forms the island itself, and you see the mountain range under the sea. That's where it is in Central America. That's near Belize, and the area is very, very populous with the dark-skinned races. So they are targeted for extinction. Now, you'll notice here that the full moon is January the 30th, 2010 at 0618 UTC time, and that's Universal Time based in London. And the 618 is actually the Fibonacci number. All life is based on the Fibonacci number. Fibonacci is either 1.618 or 0.618. There's a close-up of the details. You'll notice that the lunation 01077, and it's the 15th of January, that's the date of the solar eclipse. Note that the full moon will be on January the 30th, and I shouldn't say that it was Charles I who went to the chopping block and was beheaded 107726 days before I was born, and that is the diagonal of the pyramid. And he wrote a beautiful letter saying that he was going to be with Christ, and indeed he's with me today. So the darkest region of space, Pegasus was directly above the darkest spiritual abomination, the earth, as it targeted the innocent people of Haiti. The star at the centre of the window was YBS 8942. The number 894 is Babel, which is Babylon. It's from Genesis 11:9. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. So there's the Hebrew dictionary 894, Babel, the Babylonian Empire. You'll notice that the number 1101 is the date of the Julian day I was born, 2431101. 942 is Jesus. That's how many times the word Jesus is found in the New Testament verse total. And it's also how many verses there are in 1 Chronicles 5:13, which is also where several miracles are, which I've pointed out in 1 Chronicles 5:13. So the Lucifer slapping the face of Jesus is what it's all about. It does it continuously. Now the duration of the star above Port-au-Prince that day was 780 minutes, which is Ararat in Hebrew. Now my brother, when he was born in 1935, and by the way, he's a complete and utter abomination, a man that frequents brothels and is a complete and utter fraud and liar. I got a letter from him saying that he's going to sue me because he's up to his old tricks. And that's about the car that he and I are disputing over at this moment, because he owes me a fortune and he wants me to pay him. Now 780 minutes was the sunlight duration for the 25th of February 1935 for Sydney when he was born. The moonrise was 197 minutes later, which is how many times the word Joshua is found in the Old Testament. And Joshua, of course, is Jesus, and it means in Hebrew Yahshua saves, Jah saves, Yahweh saves. It's what it's all about. Jehovah, Yahshua, Jesus, Christ and Yahweh are all the same soul. The 1694 is Emmanuel, which is the height of Mount Ararat, 16946 feet. 1694 is the highest mountain, 16946 is the highest mountain in the island of New Guinea and Indonesia.